Welcome back to FROSTPUNK 2. This is episode, I think, number 5 of our campaign playthrough. We are 297 weeks left of coal at this current rate. We are currently trying to find a permanent source of fuel outside of the city. We have unlocked the Frostland. If you missed last episode, I highly recommend you check that out because that's really what's going to tell you where we're at in this part of the campaign. I think we're towards the end of Mission 2. I think we're really close to the end of Mission 2. We're headed to Frozen Bay at the moment to see if we can get a permanent source of fuel. Got an extraction district under construction, trying to get some stuff built there. I think we're actually going to extraction district under upgrade. That might be more the word I'm looking for. It's been a little bit. I have recorded in a little bit because of some weather that knocked out our power a few weeks ago. When you're seeing this, I'm recording this way in advance because I'm into the game and I want to make sure I keep myself into the game. So yeah, if you like the video, make sure to like it, subscribe, turn on notifications, do all that sort of good stuff, and we will continue from there. So let's see. We're kind of waiting on the Frostland at the moment. Find a permanent source of fuel outside the city is our only goal. Sitting at 80% complete on that. Still 25 coal being made. Let's go ahead and start working on frost breaking some more area. Because we need food. Is there any food around here? Yes, there is. A deep frozen forest down there with a lot of materials. Go ahead and frost break that, because that gets us to the. That gets us closer to that too. An infinite food supply down here if we can get to it. But that is the question: can we get to it? Our trust is really good right now. Colder season, heat demand is increased.
Additional layers are cold. Imminent.
It is not a long season. But let's turn this back on for now. This is almost done. I mean, we are 2 weeks out. I think, yeah, that's right. We were going to build a trail once we had these 10 people back. What do we got down here? Sue Miller, 12 street urchins. Cindy's pa went and got her a governess, like she's going to be a duchess or something. Not on our watch. We roughed up the little bitch, all right. Ferguson's boys will learn this too. If they could try and wife us again tonight, we'll pull razors and say we'll cut off their eyes. It'll be good fun. But what we want is a proper rumble. Short blades only. Come on, who wants to play? The lack of a law regulating childhood is causing tension to rise throughout the city. Well, let's propose a law, shall we? Society. Childhood. We are proposing a school. Come on, I hope we get a 31. Okay, we got a lot of 73. Take that, children. You're going to school.
A law has passed in the council. vehicle. Take.
The frozen bay has been discovered. In a cavern near the bay, we found a disturbing sight. Bodies in sturdy frost-laden gear neatly laid side by side and left to freeze, with black oil markings over their closed eyes. A ghastly burial ritual? A map we found suggests that they were heading to an old machine somewhere by the desolate coast. A machine will require a source of fuel. We should investigate. A community of frostlanders are eking out a pitiful living off moss and small fish. With no furnace, they survive by sleeping shoulder to shoulder under thick layers of fur. Now that the Frostlanders have departed, we can use the village to provide fish for New London. An outpost here could increase our supply by 100 food until a deposit of 80,000 is completed. Connect trails there. We need to get these back. Sends resources to New London. Let's do this real quick. Connect trails. Press T to see tutorial. After researching settlement heating, in the heating category, outposts and frosting can be turned into a permanent settlement. This allows you to build a furnace to sustain a small but stable population, provide a permanent output of resources. To construct a settlement, you first need to connect it via skyways. You also need sufficient resources like cores and prefabs. Keep in mind that establishing a settlement will require sending a certain portion of the population there. So we need that research done. Steward, the stockpiles of materials the captain has gathered have run out. After many years, our resources in the pit are growing barren. We must reach for new deposits. Which I was just doing. I literally just frostbroke to a deposit. So let's get a district up and built. Got a food surplus, that's good. Materials. Hopefully this will help that case. Ruby King, 27, apothecary, daring to dream. For years, suggesting anything against the captain meant close scrutiny from Stalwart. But despite the BS booming from their bloody speakers, we managed to find their own way. Kept to our principles, stayed frugal, put families first, watched out for our neighbors, continued our traditions. But now we have a council. Maybe it's time for us to stop dreaming and make a change. A new voice. 609. 629 Frostlanders have organized in a faction. These pilgrims form a resilient, spirited community held together by the bond of tradition. They dislike blasting coal mines and mandatory school walls. Suck on that. They both need to be done. So, their manifest. 1. Adaptation. The generator is a monument to arrogance. We must cast it off. Adapt and become free. Are these freaking anarchists? 2. Equality. Individuals should give to the whole all they can and take it from it only what they need. Tradition. We must tread well-worn paths or risk plunging into the abyss. Unlock deploy guides, community action, experience programs with deep knowledge of the Frostpunk Guide Scout team. Good relations, perks, scouts, volunteers, provides Frostland team. We have 4 factions to keep happy now. with the idea of skyways being built. That's going to be a big help. We can't construct a trail here. Let's see. We go from here to here. Okay, let's construct that trail. That won't take too long to construct. As the captain's authority weakened, different groups started pulling the city in their own direction. New London grew overpopulated. Whiteout's ruined expansion attempts, and now coal is finally running out. Without heat and shelter, people start freezing to death. Although the captain appointed you before passing, people are anxious you're not up to the task. Prove them wrong, steward. It's the hope. The hope to prove them wrong. We need a deep melting drill building. We don't have right now. Due to cold, some of our people have frozen to death. 111. Damn. Return to the city. And that gets us to there. That gives us a trail to there. See where the cold wave has taken lives in the city. People were found not frozen on not only in the open streets, but in some houses and workplaces as well. The air is thick with grief and anger. People feel the horror of years past will return under your leadership. Reassuring them would be prudent.
Children caught idling during school hours will be punished.
It's mandatory, kids. School is mandatory. Alright, we are starting to get the coal from here. So we need to get to the Deathlight Coast. We need 10 Frostland teams. Turn that off for now so we can do this. Find oil, prefabs, and cores. It's going to take 17 weeks. Alright, 94% on the Skyways idea. Get a housing district up. There we go. New Frostland upgrade proposed by Frostlanders. Harvester hangars, logistics bays, freight docks. Work compensation. No one else shares this idea. Efficiency bonuses. We could do that. But do we have the we don't have the money to do that though. We're only getting 13 heat stamps a week. You know, I think for now we're going to go and wrap up this episode of FROSTPUNK 2. So if you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like on it, subscribe, turn on notification. And I'll see you next time for more here on the channel. Thanks so much for watching.